Hello YouTube, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be an autism question and answer. This is a video I wanted to do for ages now, and I even said at the end of my autism videos that I would like to do some autism question and answers and you guys should ask me questions, but like nobody really did. But that's okay, and now I have quite a lot and I'll show you how I got them as well. I made this Ask.fm. Oh yeah, I have an Ask.fm called Cazzy, which you can ask any questions on there too about autism and that, but I never really got questions about it. I got like the odd one, but yeah, I got asked a few on this ask. I mainly made this ask for people to ask about autism and ask anything. I mean, you can on my main account, but this one is specifically for that. But yeah, let me just make a video out of it because I wanted to do an autism question and answer. And if the first question was, would you prefer to mate with someone autistic or non-autistic person? On ask, I was just like, mate as in friends or sex, because I'm asexual and I'd rather not. I was a bit confused about that question honestly, but then they asked again, do you prefer autistic people or non-autistic people? I personally like everybody equally. I get on better with people who are autistic probably because I understand them more and they understand me more, whereas like people who are not autistic don't always understand. Not saying everyone, probably autistic people understand each other more because obviously we deal with, well, not the same things. Obviously autism is a spectrum disorder, so everyone's different, but we sort of get each other, I guess, more than the average person. It's not like I prefer people who are autistic. I like everybody who's nice to me pretty much, and as long as I can get along with someone and know how to speak to someone, it's alright. Because I have noticed I do get on better with people who are autistic, because a lot of my friends are autistic. 2 of my best friends are autistic, and a lot of my other friends are autistic, either in real life or on the internet. But I also have friends who aren't autistic, they don't have disabilities and stuff, online and stuff, maybe, yeah, real life maybe a little bit. All my friends have other kind of disabilities, and I even have a friend who has a physical disability, and she's really awesome, and she's a great friend, and I consider her a best friend. It's not that I prefer autistic people, because obviously I've got friends who aren't autistic. I don't prefer people autistic, even though I do find it really awesome when I find out someone is autistic, so I'm like, yay, me too, we have something in common, and then we can see if we've got other things in common. So yeah. The next question is, do you believe people should treat you differently because of your diagnosis, or do you recognise that being autistic doesn't change who you are as a person, so why should someone's treatment of you? I just want to be treated like a normal human being. I don't want to be treated different because I've got a disability. Yeah, I hate that. Like, there's so much times in my life I've been treated differently, or like a kid, because people find out I'm autistic. Like, I'm not stupid. I can tell you're treating me like a kid and you're treating me differently, and I don't like it, and it's quite degrading, I guess. I just want to be treated like a normal human being, and my autism is part of who I am, but it doesn't change who I am, I guess, because I was born with it. Like you said that, I do agree with that, because I was born with it and I can't change it, but I just want to be treated like a normal human being. I don't want to be treated less of a human because of my autism or learning disability or anything like that. I think everybody should be treated equally, definitely. Next question is, do you ever feel like an alien? I guess this is can be related to autism, because a lot of people who are on the autistic spectrum can feel like an alien because they struggle with social cues and struggle with communication, understanding if someone's being serious or being sarcastic or joking. And I struggle with a lot of that, and I try my best. A lot of autistic people may say they do, and I never really thought about it, and then thinking about it more, it does make sense, and I guess yes, I can feel like an alien, especially if like everyone's understanding each other and like being sarcastic and all that and joining in, and there's me being like left out because I don't know what's going on because I'm just like struggling to understand what's going on and struggling to understand all the social cues and struggling to communicate and notice if someone's being sarcastic and joking. It's like, so yeah, I guess I can sometimes like feel quite alienated and feel kind of left out. I know people don't mean to make me feel left out, but it's just kind of how it feels at times, and that's kind of one of the bad sides of autism. Sometimes I just wish I can just be normal and be able to like communicate like a normal human being, but no, I can't. I try my best. Sometimes I can feel quite alienated, especially when I feel left out and I don't understand what's going on. And I kept getting a lot of love questions on this Ask.fm. How quickly have you fallen in and out of love? And as I put on Ask, I was just like, it's hard for me to tell if I'm in love with someone, and that probably because of my autism. Like I don't actually know if I've actually been in love or not. Like, I've been in relationships, but like all this shit's kind of confusing, and I just always wondered why like I barely crush on people and like why I'm the way I am. I know I'm asexual, and not all autistic people are asexual. Some will, you know, have sex, but obviously I'm not interested in that. I know there's a lot of autistic people that don't like being touched and that, and you might automatically assume that we're all asexual. No, we're not all asexual. A lot of autistic people are into it, and that's cool, and that's fine. It's up to them. I don't mind. But for me personally, no, it's not. And I also wondered if I'm a bit aromantic, like demi-romantic or something, but I'm not 100% sure about that. All this shit's confusing. Like, sexuality can be confusing. I know I like came out as bi, like, which I feel like I actually am bi though. That might make sense, because I like girls and guys. Dating's hard being on the autistic spectrum and everything. Like I don't know how to flirt or anything. I'm really bad with that. And pickup lines are super cringy to me. I know a lot of people tend to use pickup lines, I think. I don't know if they work, but if people try to use them on me, I'm just like, just stop. That's fucking cringeworthy. Like, it cringes me out. Yeah, I know this kind of went off topic, but it's kind of to do with love and dating and autism. So I don't actually know with that. Like, sometimes I've wondered, like, am I actually like have feelings for this person, like romantically, not sexually, or am I just scared of this person? So I know when I think I've had crushes before, and then I'm kind of scared to message them, and I'm like, am I scared of this person, or am I just like feelings for them romantically? I don't know. It confuses me. Like, I feel like I have felt romantic attraction before, like especially in my last relationship, so I don't know. All this stuff confuses me. I don't know if this is just me being autistic or what. It's a bit on from the love stuff, because I'm not very good at stuff like that. What are your special interests that you've mentioned? My special interests are technology, computers, and they kind of always has been my special interest, like computers and technology, and especially computers the most. YouTube is definitely a special interest ever since I got into YouTube. I never gave up on it, and I fucking love it. Operating systems, like what goes in with technology, stuff, toys, cause I have so many of them, but like Kirby's. Don't mention Kirby, because that's definitely a special interest. Definitely. If you couldn't already tell my Kirby obsession. One of my nicknames from two of my friends is Crazy Kirby Lazy, and I just find it funny, and I'm like, it's kind of true though. I am like obsessed with Kirby, and it is a special interest. Like, I like the games, I love the Kirby plushies, I love Kirby right back at ya, and Kirby in general. That's mainly my special interest, probably Kirby, tech, and YouTube. I know some of these questions probably aren't about autism, but like I tried to make it, I guess, relate to autism in some kind of way, I guess. So hard to find friends today. Does nobody like texting anymore? And I was like, I know what you mean. This is why I go to a social group to help with that, which is true. I know what you mean, because this is kind of why I barely start conversations with people, because when I try, it seems like everyone just like leaves me on red, and it's like, and I don't use WhatsApp, but like with Discord, I don't know. I don't tend to message first on Discord really. I tried on Instagram and this LGBT app, and it's like a lot of people just leave me on red, so it's just like, why do I bother trying to start conversations if people just want to leave me on red and ignore me? I'm just like, that's very fucking rude. Yeah, I know what this person means though, and this is kind of why I go to a social group to kind of help me make friends. Well, sociable, because being autistic, it's kind of hard to make friends, especially in real life on the internet, which I'm also always thankful for the internet, because that's kind of like, especially through the time when I felt really lonely, like I had no friends, it's kind of helped me have friends. Even though they was on the internet, it kind of helped me someone to talk to, people that understand, I guess. I don't know. But I'm very thankful for sociables, because I'm a lot happy these days. I don't feel like I haven't got friends. But yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more questions to do with autism, comment them down below, or go on my ask.fm/autism_life, or my main ask. I'll put them down in OneNote so I remember them, so I can make a video out of it. Or go on Twitter, or Instagram, Discord, or whatever the fuck. I think that's all I really have. I will make a video out, like a video like this. I could do more autism question and answers. I'm happy to do that. If you guys have anything you want to ask, just ask anything to do with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, so I hope you all have a nice day. Bye guys!